Hello, welcome back to Lingua Memes. Today we're going to be doing some Spanish. And who can I conjure up on the other end of the Skype line?
It's Todd. Again, I'm afraid, disappointment. Yes, we're back. We're back in Spain. I don't know why I said disappointment. I'm happy to see me. Are you happy to see me?
I'm delighted. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, right, good. No, let's get to the language, shall we?
Yeah, okay, so...
How do we play this game at home, Danny?
we play this game at home by going to linguamemes.com and popping in a game code. And that, for this game, is what?
That's quite right. For this game, the code is C0SA, and all those letters in lowercase.
Righty-ho. Are you feeling peckish?
Yeah, actually, I'm a little bit hungry, I'll admit.
Right.
I just had a bagel, but I am still hungry.
Okay, well, towards the bottom of the page that you should be on is this category called Eating Out.
Yes.
And I'm going to click on that. And this should allow us to start building some sentences to do with eating out.
Real.
Okay.
I would advise eat something before you watch this video or play this game, because this will make you hungry.
Yep. For anyone who doesn't know us, we are not actually very good at Spanish.
We're getting there.
We're better at other languages, but
yeah,
Spanish we're still sort of on the newbie circuit.
Oh,
aren't
definitely,
we?
definitely, yeah.
So, forgive us for not being expert at this, but that's kind of the point, really, is to show that you're not alone in being ignorant.
Mm. And the day you stop learning, cash your check.
Yeah, unless of course the listener is like a sneaky Spanish teacher or something who's snuck onto the YouTube. In which case,
No,
thanks for being here. Try not to be too smug or condescending.
Tell your friends. We'll send you a mug with the logo on it.
So we're given about 8 or so starting words, and you can find out what these are by hovering over the information icon, the information kiosk.
So I was going to be all impressive by guessing primero, segundo as first and second, and then postre as posterior, the posterior of the meal. I think that's lovely.
Yeah, what were we saying about keeping this nice and sort of wholesome? Posterior?
Yeah, family friendly. It's the back end, the posterior of a house. It's fine.
Yeah. Some people might find that a little bit.
You can bleep me. You can choose where we go then as a balance things out.
Alright, posterior, that is the back end of the meal.
Is that where we're going? Do you want dessert?
Dessert? No, that sounds a little bit kind of, I don't know.
Okay.
I think that's the sort of thing that Mary Berry would do.
Right. Now, not to date the show or anything, we're not going to discuss the Great British Bake Off on Lingua Memes. Sorry, folks. Do it yourself in the comments. Go knock yourselves out.
I love it. I love the Great British Bake Off.
What about the completely non-controversy? The Daily Mail's going nuts. The person who cooked the best food won. This is an outrage.
I don't read the Daily Mail.
Neither do I, but I do follow accounts on Twitter that talk about it.
No,
I think that's probably...
I just ignore it. I mean, I can't see why anyone would pay attention to that.
Thanks for just cutting the audience in half.
If half our audience are Daily Mail fans,
then as punishment, you will read the Daily Mail. Come on then.
Right. Let's not be Mary Berry.
Let's build a sentence.
Yeah. Should we have starters?
Para Español. Yeah, of course. I mean, where else?
Okay, I've clicked on the first one.
Primero.
Yeah.
Right, what are our choices now?
I would like. I want. And I would like.
Okay.
Right. What's the difference between? Are they just synonyms? Is just one a different way of saying it?
Gustaría seems to be third person.
So you're talking about yourself in the third person,
As opposed to... Yeah, that's strange, isn't it?
like the
No, but I suppose... Oh, I get it.
the footballers do that when they get interviewed and they say, or the interviewer will say, "Oh, did you feel like you had a good game?" "Yes, Lionel Messi thinks he has a good game." Have you never noticed that?
Did they do that?
Yeah.
No. Well, Danny, I don't watch football, mate. The only person I can think of who does that is The Rock. So I'm going to picture The Rock going to dinner and saying, "The Rock will have..." And what will he have?
Rock cakes.
Yeah, probably.
And
Some rock
a stick of rock too.
He likes pie, actually. Yeah, I think pie is The Rock's favourite. So if pie comes up, we'll go for pie.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to try the first person.
Yeah, why not? Nice and simple. Or is it?
Soup.
Ah, no, I know that. Why do I know? La
What?
sopa. Why do I know that?
Because it's blinking obvious. That's why.
No, but I mean, I think there's a Mexican dish that's maybe something like sopapillas or something that I don't know. Maybe I'm making this up. Sopapilla, but I think it's like a dessert. Anyway, sorry. I think it is sopapilla, but I don't think it has anything to do with soup. My apologies. Comment. Tell me I'm wrong.
We can have a salad or a small salad.
I love that. I love little salad. Ensaladilla, like quesadilla. That's great.
Yeah.
Now, I learned the hard way not to have soup for a starter last time I was in a French restaurant. So unless you particularly want soup, I'd rather go for a salad for a starter, personally.
A little salad or like a salad?
You love big salad. I want to leave room for dessert, so I'd rather have a small one.
A small salad.
People are going to start asking what our relationship is by the end of this.
I had an American friend a few years ago, and he was serving up ice cream. So he said, "Do you want ice cream, or do you want ice cream?" And it was signifying the portion size.
Yeah.
As to which one you chose.
That's great.
I didn't dare choose the large one because it was a big bucket he had in his hand, and I thought.
I'm just picturing this like stereotypical, huge, intimidating American, and he's like, "You want ice cream, or do you want ice cream?" And he's like nodding, and like his eyes go all wide.
He's a lovely chap, highly intelligent, really, absolutely amazing bloke.
Mm-hmm.
But I could hardly believe that someone would actually say that to me.
That's great.
I mean, I just think I don't do ice cream by the pint. For me, it's like a little gelati. A little gelato. That's fine. That'll do.
Want ice cream, or are we going to get crazy in here? Okay, we're going to,
no,
let's get ice cream nuts.
No, I'm not going ice cream nuts. It's just like, a little tasty bit of fruity gelato. That'll do fine.
All right.
So
are we going to have the little salad?
Mixed salad or Russian salad? Do you know what? I'm really ignorant about what a Russian salad is.
I don't know if it's possible to be more ignorant than I am, because I have no idea what it is. I think we're both just 100% ignorant about what a Russian salad is. Comments!
I've heard of it, but I don't actually know what it is. I mean, I'm going to guess it has pickles in it.
Does it mean I've had some Russian food in my life, so I can kind of imagine what a Russian salad might have in it.
But mixto is a nice easy one. Should we have a mixto or Russian?
No, let's go Russian. Let's dare ourselves.
Okay.
I mean,
So,
Russians are like, is it going to be like potatoes?
for starters, I would like a small salad Russian.
A small Russian salad.
Small Russian salad.
That's great.
The weird thing is like when you open up the first layer, you'll see another one inside it, even smaller.
Oh.
And you keep going, and you keep going.
Tiny,
So it's like,
small, detailed salads.
so it's like, haha, this was the trick Russian salad.
Annie, I have looked up Russian salad while you have been telling that delightful story. I was basically right. It is like, I wouldn't even call it a salad. It's basically a massive coleslaw potato egg feast of a thing. This is not a starter. This is a main course as far as I'm concerned.
Well,
Monstrous.
I'm sure you can have a small Russian salad for a starter.
Yeah, sure. But I use peas and flipping, I don't even know. Everything they do in Russia.
I'm going to click on the audio symbol so that Tia Google, as you like to call her,
Anti-Google.
can read it out to us in her most...
De primero quisiera la ensaladilla rusa.
Rusa.
De
Yeah,
primero
it's
quisiera la ensaladilla rusa.
Okay, so if you didn't notice that, when I clicked on this audio symbol the second time, she read it more slowly.
Yeah, very handy.
Okay. Now, if you're playing this along with that game code, that C0SA game code from linguamemes.com, then you'll have the option of typing this in from memory. So what you try and do is commit what you've seen to memory, and then type it in. But I don't fancy doing that on this particular game now. I fancy making a new sentence. Agreed?
Oh, okay. He's flipped the script. That's fine with me.
Or do you want to look at some of the words that we've used?
No, let's go. Let's do a new sentence. But then we're gonna do the typing in on the next one, right?
Okay, eating out again.
Yep.
You ready for main course?
Yes, I think that Russian salad was very hearty, but let's go for the de segundo.
And we've got... Is that exactly the same choice as last time? I would like... yeah, I think it is. And then the third person. The Rock wants. The Rock will have.
Is that what we're going with? The Rock gustaría. Yeah? Okay, so the trick here is I'm going to have to read the whole thing out like The Rock at the end.
Yeah, okay. Me gustaría... Okay. I'm choosing the
what a
third
choice.
person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I think I know. I can work
Okay.
out quite a lot of these.
Go on and have a guess. I'll look at the answers and you can have
So-
a guess.
Pollo is definitely chicken.
Yeah.
I don't know how I know that. I think it's from going to Menorca as a kid and, just being like first foreign holiday and you're like, just have the chicken, mate.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So, obviously, in English we have words like poultry
Yes, of course. I hadn't even
Um,
thought of that.
as a little meme for remembering this.
Yep. There's the lingua meme.
Yeah.
Asado, not so sure. Not sure at all. I'm guessing it's going to be a method of cooking because of the sentence structure. It's going to be the adjective, so roast chicken.
Yeah, it is roast chicken. Go on then. Do you want to go through the next one?
Yeah, so paella, I think a lot of people will know, especially in the UK. It's the
Yeah.
average holiday food, isn't it? Marisco, though, has got to be something to do with the sea.
Yeah. Seafood paella.
Yeah, because, innit? Maritime.
Yeah.
Mermaids and maritime. There you
Next
go.
one.
Verduras, I think that sort of word has come up before where we've discussed the root words of colours, and that's got to be greens, hasn't it?
Well,
Verdant.
roots is a good clue.
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, no, that's a veggie paella, right?
Veggie, yeah, it is. Next one.
All right. Oh, el lomo De cerdo? I don't even. I could only guess. I would only be able to guess this one, but it sounds hefty.
Pork. It's pork.
A pork chop?
It's a fillet, actually.
Right. Okay.
Fillet. Next one.
I'm trying to get my head around cerdo for pork or pig. Weird. Doesn't sound like anything I can think of. What? Oh no, hang on. This is funny because we're making rock references, and I know the word plancha from wrestling. So, because in those terms, I think it's also used in swimming, maybe, because it means like basically a belly flop, just a big splash, just a big whoa, just jumping out, arms splayed. So I think in cooking it maybe refers to grilling or a barbecue, like a slab barbecue deal.
You've done well.
Yeah. So I have no idea what Malut says though. Fish again, some kind of fish.
Yeah. It's a hake fish.
Oh, hake. Oh, a nice fish.
And the next one, people.
No idea, mate. Oh no, hang on. That tortilla, that's Spanish for Tesco wrap. Yeah, that's right.
Tortilla.
La
Okay.
tortilla, and is that singular? That seems odd to me. It seems like you'd want, many tortillas. But The Rock will have to think about this for a minute.
Okay.
What do you think The Rock would have? He's a big lad. He's a
You
big
know,
lad.
I've only got a rough idea what The Rock looks like.
I think people know The Rock from films now, don't they? Which is interesting. But I think The Rock would go for. I think what's the healthiest option? Is it grilled hake?
No, he's not going to go for it. I don't know, like roast chicken.
I don't know The Rock that well.
Roast chicken. Isn't
Roast
it?
chicken's good, but roast, all right. Let's say The Rock's getting exotic. The Rock will die because he's here in the UK. He will try el pollo asado.
Okay, so for main course, or seconds,
Yeah.
The Rock would like the roast chicken. Okay, I'm going to try and commit this to my visual memory, and you do the same because you might need to help me. Okay, I'll go for the
Okay.
typing in thing then. All right.
Yep.
SEG.
UNDO, yeah. De segundo.
Yeah.
It was me gustaría. I
And
want
the I is a
Has a
funny
little
I.
accent. Yeah,
Yeah.
look for your special
Yeah.
characters at the bottom.
Special character is number 5 on your keyboard. I'm pointing at the one on the screen.
And then, almost like the name of a Mexican wrestler, El Pollo. Now, hang on, I'm trying to remember. It was definitely El Pollo, and that's a double L.
Yeah.
Asado, wasn't it?
I thought, nice one. We got there.
Roast chicken, Russian salad, and a roast chicken.
Should we
Check,
get?
please. Oh, you want dessert?
I'll just get that read out to us in.
Mm-hmm.
De segundo me gustaría el pollo asado.
That'll do. Okie dokie. Let's undo the belt a bit by one notch because it's getting a bit kind of.
Those are the best meals, aren't they?
Yeah.
The belt meals, actually. And neither of us are particularly gentlemen of carriage, so you know it's serious when we're notching down.
All right.
Got to be chiaro now, hasn't it? I want it. Gimme the dessert.
Dessert.
De postre.
De postre.
De postre.
But as Mary Berry would say, nothing with a soggy bottom, please.
Oh my goodness. Family friendly, please.
Look, that's on primetime BBC. You can't.
Primetime BBC, flipping run by the... I don't know. Red Ed.
Right.
Quiero.
For dessert. Quiero.
Oh, there's a pie. Come on. Pastel de limon has to be lemon cheesecake or a lemon pie.
Just lemon pie.
That is what The Rock is talking about.
Okay, we're gonna go for that.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out why it's pastel though. I'm puzzling over that.
Wow, it's like pastry, isn't it?
Oh, you're so quick on these sometimes.
I can't work out lemon though.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I'm having a laugh. Okay, should we have that one read out to us?
Yeah, let's listen.
Tia Google. Tia, we've worked out is auntie in Spanish.
Yeah. Tell us if we're wrong, please.
Yeah.
Or embarrassing mistake.
De postre quiero el pastel de limón.
Pastel de limón. Okay. Is your posterior satisfied?
Quite full now in the back. Thanks to that delicious lemon pie.
There we go.
Whoa.
Should we do one more just for luck?
Oh, why not? 4,
Okay.
the luckiest number of all.
Eating out. Okay.
You can see all the other options here, folks, by the way. We were only going on eating out. You can see how much stuff there is.
Well, there's a different starter as well. There's to start.
To start. Yeah, different ways of saying it. That's nice.
Or should we have a drink?
Oh, yeah, let's imbibe something. That's got to be
Yeah.
it, right? Imbibe, that's where that one comes from. All right. So, do we like it or do we want it?
Better. Let's go for what's third person again, shall we? Ooh, nice selection here.
See, now, if he's going out for a match, surely The Rock would stick to water, but as it's a time off. Now, see, all of these, I know. I think most English tourists are familiar with cerveza, or however we say it. Cervezas. Dos cervezas, por favor. But I'm fascinated by cortado, an espresso with milk, which sounds disgusting to me. Are you a coffee man, Danny?
Yeah, sort of. I mean, I'd guess that was, espresso with milk is almost a latte, really, isn't it?
I suppose so. It just sounds wrong. Like, the point of an espresso is, kind of not milk, in my mind. Maybe I'm wrong. Coffee chat in the comments.
All the coffees that you get in most of these places are espresso, aren't they?
Yeah, I suppose so.
They start off making espresso, dump it in a huge mug, and then fill it up with other stuff.
We've been talking about that so much. Is that what you want? I also quite like that red wine is tinto, as if it's tinted, compared to white wine, which is blank. I like that.
Yeah.
It's an easy way to remember that.
Which one should we have then?
I'd like to try this milky espresso.
Okay. Cortado. It's probably, if I'm going to guess what it looks like, have you seen the flat white coffee?
White?
Yeah,
No.
it was like the big trendy thing about 3 years ago.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
I wasn't hanging out in the right places.
Yeah, I'm sure they're still doing them, but for a while but it's like not a huge coffee, but it's just a. Back in the 70s, if you'd gone down to your local leisure centre I had a game of Space Invaders and all that sort of stuff, right?
I wasn't around yet, but I'm trying my best to imagine.
Right.
I barely saw the 80s, to be honest.
You snacked out on all sorts of luminous coloured,
Oh, brilliant! Yeah.
sugary stuff, right? And then if you were feeling like really, I don't know what you call it.
Food was getting really bad for you in the 70s. You know, it's well after the war. We can start getting nuts now. Come on.
Yeah, if you felt like, right, I'm going to be really sophisticated now,
Yeah.
you'd go and order a frothy coffee.
Ooh, get you.
Frothy
That would
coffee.
be the chorus.
It's very difficult to
Yeah.
say, actually. Frothy coffee. Frothy coffee.
Lion face, lemon face. Yeah.
Which was, so I reckon that was like the late 70s version of the flat white.
Okay.
You must have seen the flat white has this emblem on it. They kind of make this kind of fern. They do this fern shape on the top. You must have seen that.
Really? Oh, like it rings a bell. Well, I mean, I've seen like coffee art, so I suppose I could just be thinking of something else. No, I have friends who work in coffee shops. Not many, but I have a couple of friends who work in coffee shops, and they'd be all over this stuff. But me, I don't know. Give me a glass of water, to be honest. Danny would call me a yogurt weaver. I must say, I'm much more comfortable with something that hasn't been made by an obvious machine. I'm under no illusion as to what kind of process my drinking water goes through. But if I can see the thing, it freaks me out. So, no coffee for me. But just this once, I'll make an exception for un cortado.
Okay. I don't think we need to type that one in, do we?
It's a nice, easy one. But no, we'll leave that to the audience. Give it a try.
So, thank you for bearing with us.
We did pretty well in that one. That was good. That was good Spanish for us.
That was all right. That was a brand new section. I had never seen that one before because our linguist is beavering away somewhere in the wolds of Stroud, making up all these things. And so every now and then you'll get a new one. So check it out constantly. You know, keep looking. Yeah. We'll try and make YouTube vids, but the best way of being kept informed about Lingua Memes Spanish is by subscribing to our regular email, which you'll see on linguamemes.com homepage. Go to linguamemes.com and subscribe. Choose Spanish, subscribe,
Dead easy.
And then we'll keep you regularly fed with Spanish sentences and games and stuff. There's loads more games. It's not just like this. There's tons and tons of stuff. So we hope you like it.
More languages too.
And it's free.
It is.
So
we don't ask anything. You don't even need to give us your name if you don't want to. Just your email address. Don't worry about that.
True.
We're not here to make friends. Just help people get on with languages a little bit. So
I really hate it when you go to subscribe to the things and it says, "Oh, what's your date of birth? What's your this? What's your that?" And I'm thinking, this is like private information. Well, I'm not going to give that away to you.
Yeah, good point. Yeah. What about when Facebook tells you that your name's spelled wrong, even though it isn't? Oh, cripes. Here at Facebook, we demand everyone give their real name. This is my real name! Anyway, we'll save the Facebook hate for another time, people.
Okay, thanks a lot for watching.
This is Lingua Memes.
Like, comment, subscribe.
That's it.
Like, hate, comment, subscribe.
No hate. No hate, just love. Cheers, folks.